Neil got you a new string code. Or
Oh,
string.
okay. All right. I think we should be live now. Are we?
Oh,
Wait, is it working?
yeah, we're good.
Uh,
Yep. Yep. It's good.
all right, all right, all right. Sorry, due to some technical
Are we?
difficulties, we are finally back. Um, yes, so I think in Hanchan 1, we saw uh, Erito win 77 points in hand 1 and as dealer. But welcome to the International Club Mahjong Battle. Uh, and I'm Square, and you can find me on Twitch as Cybernetic Bird, and commenting with me is Melvin. Uh,
Hello, hello.
and yeah, this is Hanchan 1 of the. And then from Riichi Nomi, we have Christy. From ABM Sao Paulo, we have Chikiara. From the Berlin Mahjong, we have Akagi Drip. And from Paris TNT, we have Erito. All right, and as I said, I think the first hand was won by Dealer, 340 for 77. Um, and second hand is underway. And we have Riichi called from North, waiting on
Wow.
four Mon Kanchan, Dora 2. And we have one in Christie's, one of the four Mon Kanchans. Oh, Chase. Oh, a Chase. This is waiting on
Two
this
five.
2-5
Yeah.
pin. Yeah, two of them are in
Under
Christie's hand.
Itatsu. Wow. Hey, it looks like it's pretty good odds, right? It's four left in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty respectable chase.
Yeah, it's Dora 3. And with the two aura indicators also.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh, Dylan. Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is going to be. How many auras are we going to see?
Uh, none, but it looks like it's still an
Yeah,
expensive hand.
yeah. 12K to Paris.
Yeah.
They're
The
running it off.
Harrison was yeah, having a really strong start here.
All right. It's still East 1. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and Chrissy's pulled a nice hand. It's 2 Shanten, but you have already 2 complete Menzus in a pair.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even an Itsu chance if you want to play for it. Yeah, tries, keeps the 5 on for Itsu. Uh, let's see. In the other hands, Dealer also has a really nice hand here too.
Mm-hmm.
And Chikara's hand is not as nice. It's a little bit messed up, but
Yeah,
It has play.
right. I mean, the really nice thing with Chikara's hand is that it's Akari, right? And you have the Dora as the form on that Rionmen is super high value.
Hmm. Yeah, the shapes are not as good. Okay, connected to the 5. So now this is Ishanten.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ryamen, Ishanten. And Christie's keeping the 5 mon for that Itsu chance. Okay, Riichi. Are we going to see Riichi? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Classic textbook early game Pinfu Riichi.
There's no Dora in this hand, but they don't know that.
It's also so
Maybe.
early, right? I think we're just gonna put
Right,
a
right.
damper on everything. Oh, and the Ipatsuron!
Uh,
Nice!
Ri- Riichi Patsu Pinfu should be
This,
330.
yep, at least 3,900 for New York. We're on the board.
Wow. So dealer passes to Christie.
Ooh, who's might follow it up
Wow.
with another nice hand.
This is a really nice two Shantan hand.
Yeah.
And that can take the Dora too.
Yeah, it's gonna be Hatsu call and gonna run it down. And Toyment, uh, everybody's hands. I mean, Paris has another really nice hand. Erdo has another really nice hand. Everybody's hands looks really nice here. We'll just see who's the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tikara right now is Ishantan.
Yeah. All right. That's an improvement. So now we're at Ishanten too.
Mm-hmm. No. Tikara is
It's Tenpai.
instantly in Tenpai.
Yep. Called to Tenpai 4-7.
So there's a decision to make here for Arito. You can cut one of the pairs that they did just now with the one so pair, but now they're headless
Yeah.
with two Shanten. I believe
No.
they just went backwards in Shanten, right? Because they could have been Ishanten if they cut either the 3-so or the Aka 5, but
Yep.
I wouldn't think it's reasonable for any of the people here to cut the Dora. So,
Yeah, this is Christie's got now just she's planning to pawn into Tenpai. So if you
right.
pawn Hatsu, it's and cut 8-pin, it's Tenpai. It's a
Mm-hmm.
classic perfect Ishanten shape where you have a oh I can now slide the Dora back, but you have a perfect Ishanten shape. So it's like a pair, and a +1. Oh, is this a
Whoa.
Honitsu shift? But
Oh,
that will be the sumo.
denied.
Denied.
Denied by the 130 sumo. Very well played
Hmm.
from Tikara.
Yeah, it's just Tikara got there first.
Mm-hmm. So
All right.
Dora's 3-so this round.
And Christie's got 3 Doras. This is a very interesting decision. Like, you can try to play this hand just for Pinfu, or you can try to, like, toss the 1-mon pair and run it down for Tanyao and call.
Mm-hmm. Interesting decision from Akagi Drip. Seeing no value in a normal hand, just decides to chi the 9-mon and go for Honitsu
Yeah.
with not the greatest blocks, but it's respectable, I guess.
Yeah, I think you sometimes make a decision, say, like, you don't, you're not going to get when you have a bad hand, it's just sometimes like good to play for Honitsu and scare the table. I think Max told me about the trick. There's also Dora
Just
2
extra
in
sides.
Arito's hand as well.
Right.
Oh, that unfortunate Tanya shift backfired. Like we had we committed to the 3-5 so kanchan, but we missed the 1-2-3.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I'm always
Oh.
on the side of call for Tanyao, but that's because I really like to call. um, Unfortunately, we haven't seen Christie's hand advance that much, um,
Right.
and she might find herself in trouble, especially as the other hands are progressing.
Yeah. And Akagi
Oh,
Drip is, I think, just full send here.
yeah. Okay, that's the penchant fill, so we might be able to. So we're Ishan 10 now. So that penchant fill
Hmm.
is huge.
Right.
So we're Ishan 10 on like a bunch of Hinzu or Forso. Of course, Forso being the best, leading to the Entatsu shape.
Right.
Yeah, so we can either fill the Entatsu or we can fill the 5-7 Kanchan, 5-7 pin Kanchan, or the 3-5 so Kanchan. So that's quite a few
Oh,
routes.
Chihara drawing a Manzu, but decides not to cut it, seeing as Akagi Drip has four tiles in their hand. Right.
Yeah,
They don't
but
want to
they're not
disturb
Tenpai
feeding.
yet.
Yeah, yeah. Unaware that they're not Tenpai, but
Yeah,
given the circumstances, I don't think they want to defeat it.
yeah. Christie could have cut 1-1, but it's not really possible to, even though we know that Akagi Drip is not Tenpai yet.
Right. So the no 10 bluff paying out. Well, it's working out quite well for Akagi Drip, it looks like.
Yeah. No, I think calling is super nice. I really like to call,
Hmm.
and I think Erito's hands also stalled. So the two like high value hands are
Right.
4-mon. Yeah, Elixir cut 7 pin. That reduces some of the Ishanten. Like it cuts out the 6 pin Ishanten.
Yeah.
Oh, now the Chinitsu.
Yeah. Arito actually declined Tenpai there when they drew the eight. When they drew the two pin, I believe it was. They could have cut the eight mon, but decided it wasn't worth it versus the Chinitsu
Yep.
with three calls.
Oh, I mean, if it oh 6-6 on. Oh, that dealing into the
Whoa.
Tanya. Another big hand shut down by 130 from Tikara.
Very well played.
Yeah, I don't get salty anymore whenever somebody does that to me because
Hmm. Big.
I'm a big fan of doing it.
It's like, oh, he got me. All right.
Yeah.
Dora's the one mon this time. Normally a really difficult tile to use, but Christy has a pair, which is nice.
Yeah.
Tikara's Ishanten?
Yeah. Although that hand is not, I guess it's will be just for Pinfu. Sorry, Riichi Nomi.
Right.
Yeah, this hand, Christie's hand has the all the value, but unfortunately, the shapes are really awkward. Among
Right.
other problems, I think the 1-4 pin complex is not very use is needs to be fixed. The 2-5
Hmm.
so is also extremely awkward to have.
Yeah. And
Okay,
one of
this
the
is a good
options
one.
that,
Yeah, now fixes one of the shapes and gets back the 5-6 Ryanman.
okay, yeah. But lots of floating tiles and other suits that make it kind of awkward to finish this hand, right?
Yeah. Oh, this
Uh,
might be calling for Chinitsu again. Or even just Toy is starting to become possible. This is four pairs, right? In a like 3 pairs in a
right.
Nanko. If you can draw
Hmm.
into like a fourth pair, like calling for Toy starts to becoming very attractive.
Right, Toy Toy Dora 3. Really a quick way to get him on gun.
Yeah, in some sense, I almost wanted to cut five so, but yeah, I guess now with the Riichi, it's just Riichi Nomi, but we
Yeah,
don't know that. It's Dealer Riichi. Hard to.
hard to push the 5 so for sure,
Yeah.
especially on the 8 pot 2 turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Five.
there's a
Yeah,
chance.
that's good. I mean, like we're just sending it for even if we're chasing with Toy Toy.
Right.
So losing the five mon is
Oh,
not.
sumo.
Oh, all
Very
right.
nice sumo.
Very nice sumo.
Oh, and the Ura too. I think that's
Oh,
2600. Oh, shoot.
6,000.
2000 all.
Yeah, 2,000 all.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, at the DC tournament, I sumoed 2,000 all for 6,000. I said 6,000 all, and that's everybody on the table was like, "What?" Uh,
Excuse me, sir.
all right, drawing into the West Anko, East, East. That's a very
Mm,
interesting cut. Um,
probably decided after
West cut it, yeah,
Kamicha, Erito. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, Khan. Are we gonna see Khan? It's a good Khan.
maybe not.
Maybe we
Maybe not this
can.
early.
Yeah, maybe we can Khan at Ishan 10.
Right, right.
It's a fairly textbook move to con the terminal. Because if you con the terminal, it's like you get, okay, now you can actually use the 1-2 mon. But if you con the terminal, it
Right.
gives you 32 fu, which is like one han almost.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Basically plus one Han.
yeah. I guess we're gonna wait until we're Ishan 10 or we draw 3 mon. Alright, on the other. Ooh, that's a great draw. I think we're conning now. No con now?
Whoa. Decides against it. That would have been almost the perfect time to con, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe we're just waiting for Tempai if we can draw into the fill the 1-2 one like the 2-3
Mm-hmm.
ramen.
Right. I think the outs are, I believe,
Oh,
better
con
without
now.
it. Oh, oh,
Not
what's the
quite.
choice here?
I think the choice. Well, you have. So we have like. We're just trying to either pair up the 9 pin or the 5 so. Oh, the Riichi from
Right.
Toyman. So they're
Mm.
waiting on 4-7 pin. And the chase
Oh,
from
Chase
dealer. This is
waiting on
waiting
the. Oh,
two
it's on
five.
Kamicho's Genbutsu. Oh,
Oh
it's
no,
on
the eight
Kamicho's
pin. The
Genbutsu.
8 pin is
Ooh.
gonna be. The eight pin's gonna be very bad.
Okay, tough
Nine
decision
mon.
here. 9 mon.
Okay,
And
sumo probably
big
hitting.
sumo
Oh,
through.
sumo on the Dora too, and hitting an aura for Mangan.
Ah, nice. 2,200, 4,200. Very nice hand.
Yeah, it's
These rounds are going super quickly.
Sumo the Takame. Everybody loves this. All right, filling up an Anko.
Wow.
Christie's hand looks reasonable. The other around
I
the
really like this.
table,
Yeah.
around the table. Kami's hand looks also reasonable. I think everybody has playable hands, and we'll see how.
Having a huge backfire. So I don't know if you saw, but they cut the nine
Yeah.
pin when
Mm-hmm.
they had the Dora, and then immediately drew the 8 pin
Yep.
filling in. That's unfortunate.
Um. Yeah. And now we're not gonna see like because Christie has two 8 pins. It'll be harder for the 7 pin floaters to stick.
Okay, if Christie cuts the
Wait.
three, so here or the three mon here. Oh, it would have been
Oh, this is
Toy
a
Toy
Chitoi
Shoshan, but
shift.
yeah. So now
This
it's
is
Chi
Chitoi
Toy.
Shanten, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I actually like that. I like that move. I think from five pairs, because Toy Toy alone is just 2,600, we can reach,
Mm-hmm.
but we can reach Chi Toy, so we want to find more value.
Right.
Oh, but this is also shaping up for a normal hand.
Right. Ari chose Ishantan, I believe. Headless.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting on 3/6 pin, 2/5 mon, or 7 mon. There's probably a few more outs that I missed, but
Yeah, three, also four pin and five pin.
right.
Yeah, so
For the
it's
con 6 mon,
yeah,
10/5.
yeah. I think there's like some theory called like carrying the Suji influence. So you have like this typical 5/7 mon headless, and then but like because you have also 2/3/4 mon, it carries the five across the Suji interval to include a
Oh.
2 mon tempai.
Mm-hmm.
Oof,
Oh.
the red five. I presume we're keeping that.
Probably right. Yeah.
I mean, if we can Tonki on the red five. Chrissy's just not finding that last pair.
Yeah. Always the toughest when you can't fill in that last pair for Chitoy.
Yeah. We're. I don't think we're keeping six pin. I think there's a lot of theories on how we should play Chitoi.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would not keep nine pin, but that there's a lot of theories. Oh no, the six pin backfire.
That's always a struggle.
But yeah, just I don't want to keep tiles close to Dora.
Mm.
But I think I also am not. Oh no! If only I had Kansai Chitoi, then we would have had. All right,
Yeah.
Riichi. This looks like a fold out to me. Yeah, Christie's just unfortunately not hitting
Whoa.
Chi.
Downpon Tenpai for Akagi drip.
But it is Dora 3, or Dora 2. And
Mm-hmm.
Kakagi Drip is the dealer.
Right. It's either five. Oh.
Just Tumo. It's just Tumo. But at least the Ipatsu was denied.
Right. So that's another 2K, 4K.
Yeah.
Nice Mangan Sumo.
Oh yes. Just for those viewers watching, we are playing with Kiryage Mangan on, so 430 is Mangan rather than 7700 or 7900.
Yeah. It is Emily Gruel, right?
Yeah,
Looks
M
like.
League rules. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a call. No, declines the call. Probably doesn't like the
Mm.
hand a lot,
Right.
or is feeling, or also maybe just from the general game situation. You're in like on a less than comfortable third, and dealing in would be not very good.
Right.
But this is hand, and it looks like Christie's being rewarded. Uh, like this hand's shaping up like we filled in the bad Monzu shapes.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can even start pivoting. Oh, Katsuhatsu. Probably aiming for Pinfu.
Right. Or I guess a Riichi Nomi hand at this point.
Well, there's the Aka 5, so.
Right. Whoa.
Okay, Dora 2. Nice.
Mm-hmm. There is a really distant Sanshoku here, but I don't think it's likely to happen.
Yeah, the 5, 6,
Okay,
7
now there's a
slash.
chance for it to happen.
Okay, Riichi
Oh.
from Toyman waiting on 1/4 Mon. Unfortunately, we needed to get rid of the 4 mon once we drew into the 6
Right.
mon, because
Mm-hmm.
the like we have 4 6 7 and it overlaps.
Oh, this is tough.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh no.
that's the deal-in tile.
Yeah.
Well, you hate to see it, but
It's only
it
20.
is
It's
what it
only
is.
39, so
Right, right.
could be worse. Could have been worse.
It was all intentional to get Christie's deal around. Hisashi Komi into into deal around.
This hand is
So
nice. This hand looks like it
yeah,
could float into Tinfu Tanyao.
this hand looks pretty good.
And I think Toyman's hand, Shimo's hand looks not so great. Like it looks, there's no complete sets, and it's just conchons everywhere. So,
Right.
so that's maybe more important. is is that and Kami's hand also looks very messy. I think only Toyman's hand is decent. It is comparable, so maybe we can get a nice dealer win here.
hmm Okay, so keeping the door neighbor, still I think two Shanten here.
Yeah, but it's unlike the other hands. I think this is quite callable if it needs to be. If
Oh, now it's two Shanten, but I think with some callable outs here.
Yeah, like if we can call a 5 pin, that would be really good for this hand.
hmm
Okay, now it's Ishanten.
hmm
We can pawn either of the three so or the 3 pin for a 5 4 6 Kanchan Tenpai.
hmm After getting on 10, I can see Arito possibly cutting a non-Aka 5 if they draw the 5 pin, the red 5 pin,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like trying to switch, or maybe using, not using it in some way.
Right, and let's see the other hands. Akaki Drip is Ishanten on Ryamen as well. Although his hand is not quite callable
Mm.
because we have to find something to do with the 9 so. Okay, improvement. This is now uh
Yeah, it's still Ishatan.
yeah. I guess we're
But
electing to fix Adora.
hmm
Okay, this is call for Tenpai
Yep.
on the Kanchan 5 pin.
Th three left
Yes.
in the wall,
Hmm.
including the Aka.
Well, there's
So there's
one in Kami's hand, so 2 in the wall.
right. Oh, right. I didn't see that Toyman just discarded one.
Yeah. So we're Tenpai for Tanyadora 1. That'll be only 2,900, but that will almost offset the deal in from last hand.
hmm
I mean, unfortunately, the 5 pin looks stuck in Arito's hand. Like that 5 6 6 6 shape is super nice.
hmm
Oh, the
Hmm.
4 Sodora likes
Well,
to keep it for now. I guess there's some shifts where if you pair up the other 4 pin in the hand, you can shift to having the 4 so as Dodora.
oh, that's the deal and tell for Tikar, I think. Yeah.
Hmm. Wow, cycled that one
Wow.
around. Uh,
Wow. Somehow Chikara, who didn't have the greatest starting hand, ends up
mhm.
winning still. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, Chikara's just shutting everything down with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this hand for Christie is uh, I think three shanten. Um, it has the nice like almost ipeco shape.
Right.
I but the hand generally feels a little slow with. Oh, this is a good draw. Um, this is a good draw, and now we have a 6-7 Ryamen. Around the
Hmm.
table, Chikara has a reasonable hand. Akage Drip is also it's probably on slightly worse, and Erito has the also reasonable hand. I don't think anybody is too fast here, so we'll see how it plays out.
Right. As far as the position goes, it looks like Arito and Tikar are mainly fighting for the first place position, whereas Akagi, Drip, and Christie are really trying to avoid last with the really big gaps between the two halves of points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for unlike in Riichi Nomi League, there is no big penalty for big bonus for first. So the UMA is even. So it'll be 30 points for first, 10 points for second, not minus 10 points for third, and minus 30 for fourth. That UMA is
Hmm.
still pretty big, but it's not
Right.
the everybody's gonna no holds barred play for first as in Nomi League.
Right.
All right, it
So,
looks like Christie is Ishan 10.
hmm.
Um, Unfortunately, it's not a great Ishan 10, but Ishan 10 nonetheless. And I don't
Hmm.
think anybody else in the table is Ishan 10. Oh, this is a chance to improve the Ishan 10, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably
This
too hard to, yeah,
too
probably
hard to
too hard to
calculate.
call. Yeah.
But I think one so
It's,
might have been the play. I don't really know.
I mean, eh, I could see it, yeah.
Okay. That would have been Tempai if Chrissy could pawn it, but unfortunately, it's if you did, there's no Yaku.
Right. This is
I think Akagi
actually,
Drip's like
no.
pre-folding. Okay, now this is
Oh,
Tempai, and the chase. All right, one so 6 mon Tempai against three
6.
six pin against 3 6 9 so.
This is a pretty dire situation for Christy. Her weight is completely dead.
Yeah, but it will
She
be
can't draw it
Takara
from
who
the wall.
deals in on the 9 so.
Well, it's a reasonably expensive hand, 5-2. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
unfortunately
think
that's
that pushes
not.
their position.
Yeah,
It does.
unfortunately that's not
Yeah.
what Christie would want it to see as we head to South 4 with a 3,000 point
Oh,
deficit.
but it's two Shantan are with really good shapes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're targeting Toyman
Right,
with a 2,000 point Ron if we can get
right.
it for a Haku Dora one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Direct hit run with the 230 here, I think passes, or
yeah.
if somebody reaches.
Hmm. Uh,
I think Tikara is just trying to cook up a really quick hand to end the game with at least second.
hmm. All right, that's the Salmonville. So, oh, okay.
Whoa.
Decides that we needed more value, and
Okay.
Takara's cooperating with the con. Decides that we need more value, and we're gonna play for the Pinfu. So this is Ishanten on three.
3-6.
Yeah, three
6 pin, yeah.
six. Yeah, and if we get it on the 3 pin, there's going to be Pinfu, and if we get it now on the 6 pin, there will be Tanyao. So
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
confirming the
whoa.
Tanyao.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's also the traditional 5 pin Ishanten as well. Okay, the Chindora, nice. So unfortunately, I don't think 2 pin is the right cut because we need three. Like we can't use the
Yeah,
Shindora.
I think that's backwards in Shantan, but
It's still Ishanten, but we
oh,
just can't use the Shindora.
right.
Another con, which makes 6 pin the Dora. But it looks like Akagi Drip is cooking up Honitsu. It's still not Tenpai
Whoa.
yet, despite many calls.
It's
Erito is
looking
Ishanten.
more and more like a harder hand to play. Oh my God.
Oh, the Shindora pushed. I think we need to push 7, so, but
7 pin, yeah.
it looks, yeah, 7 pin. Okay, this is Tenpai, but you have to cut the Shindora for it. And 6 pin is cut twice. But I
Hmm.
think we might have to reach it.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
But now Christie's in danger again with Tikara also reaching Tenpai,
yeah, that's
reaching
expensive.
oh, it's
It's a 3/8
Honitsu
Shanpon.
Dora 3.
Yeah.
Honitsu Dora 3 with the Seat Wind.
But like if we can force Akagi Drip off Tenpai, like I guess that's going to be a 3,500 point swing, which is
Hmm.
not quite enough. Oh, is this going to be
That
a
looks like
shift? Oh, but you can't shift because it's Furiten.
right.
Yeah, so has to cut. Sadly, has to cut the 7 mon back.
Hmm.
I mean, it would be nice if everybody is Tenpai, so then we get another round, go around. Oh, the six
Does
pin.
Akagi Trip switch? It would be a Galaxy Brain play to switch here.
There's the
That's
six pin
decision.
just dealt.
Oh,
There's gonna be Riichi Tanya Dora,
oh,
and looks like an Ura. At least one Ura. Is
yeah.
it maybe 2 Uras? Just one. Okay, for Mangan, and we get out of all last, getting out of fourth. So one of the really, the really heart racing moments of mahjong when
Right.
you get out of last on get out of last and all last.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, I think this was a very exciting game. Um,
Hmm.
this is a very exciting game, and I think we're waiting for one last game before we start Hanchan 2.
Hmm.
And I think we saw Takara with a lot of flow, and Christy managing to survive that, and hopefully we'll get ourselves back in Hanchan 2.
Hmm. Some of the other games, it looks like the other players for Riichi Nomi managed to do well.
Yeah.
I'm hearing positive results for Michael or Soyuz and Potato Tamer or Julian. But there's at least 3 more Hanshan to play, so hopefully we get good results.
So let me pull up the Hanchan 2 game. Which will be looking. Where is the schedule?
The schedule. I think it's in a different. It's in the same spreadsheet, but I think it's like
Yeah.
a different sheet.
Yeah, for Hanchan 2, we will have again Tikara against Iku, Joshi Boy, and Tinakro. Um, so Josh is from the Nomi League Destroyers team, which won the season this year, and we will be seeing him and maybe some of his cons too at in Hanchan 2.
Looks like another 9 minutes before they start.
Cool.
There's no set schedule set. I think they're just trying to make the Hanshan however long they take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can go over some of the first Hanchan. I think because of the stream error, we missed
Oh yeah, we did miss
the
East one.
first East one, where oh, where I believe we saw a Dora pawn from Akagi Drip, and but it got chased down by a dealer Riichi or dealer double ton Dora for 77. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. Double ton,
Mm-hmm.
like double east, is very very scary, and there are a lot of theory which advocates killing it on the first draw. If you have
Mm-hmm.
east, drop it. So one of
Mm-hmm.
Kovago's sayings. Just because like you have double east and a Dora, and all of a sudden becomes 7,700 points, and it's very hard to defend against.
Right.
Yeah, and and east to another big dealer hand. Yeah, I think from Erito, who chased this Riichi and ran it for Mangan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
And then after this, which sort of set the tone for the rest of the Hanchan, we had Christie win a hand to end the dealer run. I believe this was a Pinfu, yeah, Ipatsu on the Pinfu. Um, Followed by a series of fast hands from Tikara, and then one hand from Akagi Drip to catch up. I Yes, this is the one where we conned, and unfortunately did not work out. And Akagi Drip was first to Tenpai and picked up Tsumo. Everybody loves Tsumoing the Takame, like Tsumo the Takame for 12 for 8,000 plus sticks,
Mm-hmm.
and the aura. Unfortunately, we generated the second aura, the aura from the con. But
Oh.
we have to take our chances in Riichi, otherwise they go away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in East 4, I believe this is a big Honitsu or something. I can't quite remember. But yes, we went for the Chitoi, and it was just sumo on, yeah, flipping an Nora. This is I think one of these things is about like Riichi Book One. You always want to Riichi with one extra because if you Tsumo and flip an aura, you get your hitting Mangan.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the Riichi Book One classic. If you have Riichi and you have at least one other Han that's not Riichi, we should send it and get ourselves a Mangan. And then what else? And then I think another run of cheap hands from Chikara, followed by Christie winning in all last.
Mm-hmm.
With there's just too many Doras, especially with three cons on the table, two cons on the table. There's just too
Mm-hmm.
many Doras, and unfortunately, this is the one that deals in and an aura for Mangan. All right. Let's see if the second round has started. It's not started yet.
Yeah, they're probably waiting on the hour to start, so that way
Okay.
they all start at the same time, I think.
Yet. Some flags are symbols, so we know which team. Yes, so we will do this better. Uh, unfortunately, we had some stream delays, and we had a stream bug with the stream key not working properly, and we were streaming to the wrong stream. So I will be more clear on the next Hanchan. Um, I believe there will also be more. There will be more seasons happening, or more games happening, and hopefully later on we'll be able to develop the tech for all.
Yeah, I mean, it did seem kind of like a spur of the moment type event, but for how well all the players were able to get together and make this happen on a weekend, um, it was really impressive.
Mm-hmm. I see just from the other table that Julian won 50K, 5K first, and Josh unfortunately having a hard time getting Tempai.
Can we pull up the spreadsheet on stream?
Probably
I
if my
think
computer will be happy
oh,
about it. Uh,
it's fine if it can't, but it looks like all the scores were added up for the first round, with Riichi Nomi in first with 60.6. Try Nitro Tiles from Paris, 45.9. Brazil Mahjong at third, minus 25.6. And Berlin Mahjong Club at minus 80.9.
yeah, I'm just looking over some of the comments in the and somebody's saying c'est quoi Riichi Nomi ils ont envoyé la dream team. Yes, we've sent our dream team.
I mean, you and I both got smashed by them
Yep. I mean, although Christie's on my
during the
team.
regular season. I guess.
Yes, but during the regular season, I still will remember the opening game where I just got Ron for 24,000. I was like, oh. I think this is so in Nomi League we have Open Riichi, which is where you show your hand, but it's worth 2 Han. So I think we have to be a little bit more careful with Riichis, especially if you are then chased open. Um, so I think I sent like not a great Riichi, and then I got open chased, and it ended up being 24,000 points.
Wow.
And that was my introduction to the Nomi League.
I mean, Nomi League, for those that don't know, was our weekly local league here in New York City, where every Thursday or Friday we would stream to Hanchan, and every team would try to play for better standings and end up in finals. This season we had like a $1,000 prize pool, and who knows what next season will look like, but it's a lot of fun.
All right, it looks like the second games are starting. We're missing one from the table. And I believe we are supposed to be following Joshy Boy, who is his game is not yet started. We're still waiting on that. Um, this is the current standings. I have brought them up. Yes, so currently, given the results on the other table, Riichi Nomi is leading with 60.6. As we can also look at the individual match results, where Michael won a huge first at the other table, as did Pateo Tamer Julian, scoring 74.9. Christie dodging a fourth for, and unfortunately Josh was not as lucky at the other table. We're still waiting for the next game to start. I think they're having some technical difficulties.
Uh-oh. Oh, someone's missing.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be ironing out these difficulties in the games going forward.
Did you know that some of these clubs even existed? I didn't know. I mean,
Uh,
I'm pretty ignorant outside of like the US
I
for
think,
Mahjong clubs.
yeah, I think I knew about TNT because they were planning to host the WRC, or one of the original hosts of the WRC,
Oh, okay.
and some of the Parisian players come to New York to visit, um,
Oh, that's right.
and and I think there's this. I think there's frequent visits, and so I've been at least aware of the TNT Paris Club. Um, I yeah, I was first. I mean, I suspected there was a club in Berlin and Sao Paulo, but I didn't know them formally.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that there's a lot of international representation for Mahjong.
hmm Yeah, I think I was having a discussion about how Mahjong really needs to be more popular because it's such a good game and it's still in the growing phases.
Right.
We are unfortunately still waiting on the next Hanchan to start.
Paging, who's the last player that they're waiting on? Let's see.
Sorry.
Paging Tikara 77. If you're if you're out there somewhere waiting for you to start.
Wait, is it the same person we commentated?
Tikara?
Yeah.
They were at our first table, yeah.
Yeah. So they should be here.
Maybe they went to get a drink or something and got lost on the way back.
Yep. Okay, round two. I believe we'll be following this table here. So be Tikara from it'll be Tikara from ABM Mahjong in Sao Paulo, Iku from the Berlin Mahjong Club, Josh Boy from Riichi Nomi, and Tina Crow from TNT Paris. Went to grab food. Sorry. Yes, as I think yeah, I think we did say it was going to start at a 4:05, and I guess the other Hanchans finished early.
Hmm.
Who was the highest yet? Okay, I guess Julian had the highest score. So New York in 1 and 2.
Tikara, the Brazilian player, is still missing. Uh, hmm. I wonder if
Um,
they had any substitutes prepared.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to say that if you have not signed up for the Riichi Nomi Open, you should sign up for the Riichi Nomi Open. We still have 2 more slots available. It's a big 208 person tournament. I That's like so big.
Oh, this is the first tournament at the new venue too, right?
Yeah, it's the old venue, just they've moved locations.
Right.
So prior
I mean,
to
hopefully.
so prior to playing Riichi, I was a bridge player, and
Oh, right. With Kevin, right?
with Kevin.
Or it was Kevin also the bridge player, or
No, I don't know if there's any
just
other bridge players, but I was a bridge player and I worked for the venue that Riichi Nomi was hosted at.
oh, and that's how we ended up getting the hookup. Okay,
Yes.
it's
Uh,
awesome.
I mean, I think bridge is another game of 4 people and uh, 4 people and using square tables, so it's an excellent choice for anybody who wants to host Riichi tournaments. Just find your local bridge club and tell them, hey, look, we're interested in running a tournament. Because they'll
I mean,
have,
one of the
yep,
bigger differences with bridge and mahjong is that it's like paired, right? From what I
mm-hmm,
understand,
yep,
you have a partner to play with in bridge.
yes. Uh, I mean, sometimes I feel like I want a partner in mahjong too. Like when somebody in the first hand, when somebody pawned Dora 3, like I want a sashikomi out of this. Please let me know what tiles so that will help you That'll help you advance your hand. I don't want to deal into that manga as much as you do. Um,
Yeah, in Mahjong, it feels like people are making their own silent agreements. Like, hey, I want to end the game.
yeah.
You got to figure it out.
I mean, I think one thing that is like fairly common is that if you are showing a cheap hand and it is a Sachikomi position, you will Karagiri around your winning tile.
Hmm.
And so because like the normally if you cut from your hand, it means that you're waiting somewhere around there.
Okay.
So if you're trying to fish for a deal in, you'll just cut around your winning tile, and
Oh,
hopefully that somebody picks up the message. That's actually not uncommon in
I see.
Riichi, I think.
Mm. So the Brazilian player is still nowhere to be seen. Hmm.
More shameless plugs from Riichi Nomi. I think I mentioned during the stream that if you have a hand and sometimes it's just if you have a bad hand, sometimes it's just good to run it down for Honitsu and scare the table. That was in Max's recent lecture for Riichi Nomi, which you can see on our YouTube. Um, it has a lot of great tips for intermediate to advanced players, and one of them
Hmm.
is even if just 5 or 6 Honitsu tiles, make the table respect your Honitsu, especially if it's in the Dora suit.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah. And then maybe you end up slowing your opponents, but because they're scared of the Honitsu.
All right, they don't have the imperfect information game,
Yep.
right? You don't always know. Yeah. So while the other player's missing, I think we can just go ahead and pick any of the other tables to watch
Yep.
while we
Okay.
wait.
All right. Let's. Oh,
Oh,
all right. I guess I've
all
just
right.
picked a random game. We're going to be watching. I not the profile. We'll be watching Julian. East one. I guess there's been a repeat,
Mm-hmm.
and a
Whoa,
sumo.
what is that?
Sumo the Takame. Everybody wants Sumo the Takame.
Disgusting. What a gross hand. That was Dama too.
Yeah.
4,100 all.
Yeah.
Wow. But Julian's hand looks super fast this game,
Yeah,
or
this
this
looks
round.
like this is still two Shanten, unfortunately. It looks Shanten, but it's unfortunately two Shanten. We need to connect to one the 3 pin or the 7 mon floater.
A 2 Shanten high pie is really good.
Yep.
But
All right, we can hop into the
slow
game.
progress.
In the new game has started, so it looks like. Unfortunately, I don't think the 7. I guess this is now Ishan 10. Yeah, this is Ishan 10 on 3-5 Kanchan either or, and
Hmm.
this will make it wider. So if we cut 4 so now we're Ishan 10 on 3-5 so and 4 pin. It'll be reach door 1. if we can find it. And the bonus if we draw into 4-pin is that we can reach you on the 6 with a Suji trap on the 3, although it's fairly well known that the Suji of the Riichi tile can be dangerous for precisely
Mm-hmm.
this reason.
Julian's Toyman is in Chanpai for Con 3 set.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we might. Unfortunately, in this rule set, there is no double run, so it'll be in head bump order. So if
Oh,
Julian
right.
and if both Julian and Toyman are uh, Tenpai on the same tile, it'll be whoever deals in first.
Mm-hmm. Does Akagi Drip also pawn the 4-mon?
Oh, it's Riichi.
Alright.
Force Sokanchan. It's twice cut, but there's still 2 in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll at least like make everybody else think a bit before.
Right.
So far, safe tiles.
Mm-hmm.
I think Frode
Dang.
Cube
Oh,
might be out.
whoa.
Although Tumon looks like a fold, and
That
it's
was
difficult to suggest what to cut into this.
Musuji.
But it's like hard. You don't have a. I guess you had 6 so Skembutsu. I guess wanted to try it once,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
yeah,
there
unfortunately,
is.
Akagi Drip caught in the like having called too many times, caught, and that's why Riichi like this works against callers. All right,
Mm-hmm.
now I believe the other game has started, so we can watch that one. All right. We got 2
Another
minutes.
couple of seconds.
Yeah. So just for context, Joshi Boy is representing New York City. Chikara is representing Sao Paulo. Iku is representing Berlin, and I do not know what this means. Is representing TNT Paris. I believe that's Tinacro.
Yes, I'll go with Tedicro. It's a lot easier to read. I wonder where Takara went. They were gone for an awfully long time. Hopefully they're okay.
All right. 24 seconds, the suspense. But it looks. I'm very happy that Julian got off to a great start in the other Hanchan. Or, I mean, maybe not a great start, but won a hand off of the other.
Yep. Yeah, the other games are probably going to be. I mean, hopefully the others do well.
All
If you
right.
want to see any of the other games, it's on the other club's channels. All right, Joshy boy.
All right.
Where is
We
he?
need to be. Or, no. I keep on clicking the wrong buttons. All right. So, wow. He started off with a great hand. This is 2 Shanten.
Insane.
And there's also a
And there's
5, 6, 7 Shanshoku chance.
yes.
I was playing in DC, and because DC is Akanashi,
Mm-hmm.
all these sanchokus become much more important. So I was like seeing them left and right, training myself to see them left and right. The 2 pin is unfortunately overlaps with the 5 pin, so it comes right out. And let's see around the table. Uh, Shimo, representing Paris, Tinekro has a good hand as well. Tikara's continued that luck and called himself into Ishan 10. Iku is also, I believe, Ishan 10. So lots
Yes.
of fast hands going around.
Still two Shantan, I think, but
Yeah.
decently fast, yeah.
Joshi's electing to keep the Chun safe tile.
Oh, Takara's greeting. So instead of
Yeah,
taking the two Shantan or the Shantan,
yeah, greeds for Honitsu.
mm-hmm,
I mean,
says, I want more value.
I think this is a pretty good play. You're a dealer and oh, Riichi, okay, and now Joshi gets to use his safe tile, but like Hatsu Dora Honitsu's Mangan. Oh, and
Oh,
the
Ipatsumo.
Ipatsumo.
Well,
Oh my god,
hands
even the
again.
emote for Ipatsumo. I need this character now. I need this
uh,
character. That's
wow,
such a that's such a
that's insane.
like
And now he
how
can
can you have this emote? All right, all right. A more restrained hand the second time around. Um, but and Joshua Boy again. I think this might be 3 Shanten, unfortunately, but still very good. Like the shapes are all very good, and makes a great Ryamen shape. Advancing now to 2 Shanten. Oh, and this is now Yishanten. Kanchan Ryamen Yishanten. And because again we have this like concept of like carrying the Suji influence, so like because the four we have the 1 2 3 4 like the floating 1 pin, uh it's carried across the Suji by the 2 3 4 pin to accept the 7 pin draw. Like you can shift this
mm-hmm.
drawing 7 pin for Tanyao
Or Sancho too.
or San and Sanchoku, yes.
Right.
9 mon, interesting. uh I suppose you don't need quite. Yeah, I like this move after thinking about it more.
Mm.
But I like the 7 6 7 8 9 shape. But yeah, and as we said,
Oh, there it is.
there it is.
What
Although I
is
guess
Shikara's hand?
yeah, it's glowing.
It's got all of the five, so
That's good, I guess. So we don't draw into 5 so accidentally and miss our Sanshoku.
of course, of course.
uh, Kami. Oh, that's huge. That is not Tenpai yet, but it is Pawn Tenpai, and with it'll be West Haku Dora 2 and Chanta to boot. So that might be up to even Hanemon.
hmm
Yeah, West Haku Chanta. No, no. So this is just manga. Well, Hanemon if you can get the 9. So
hmm
yeah, that 9 so is gonna sit in Takaro's hand, unfortunately, and it's gonna really slow him down.
Oh, to Tinekara's 10 pi for the 7 pin, but
Hmm.
there's only one left in, or there's none left in the wall to draw.
And both of them are locked in the other hands.
Right.
So, so unfortunately, this way is dead.
hmm
Josh is just not finding Tempai.
hmm
I mean, although I guess Tineko can shift towards the if he draws like a nine nine pin or an 8 pin. Although I guess you probably don't want the 8 pin because you want to chanta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 6 pin. I think
Mm.
it was better to keep 1 pin because you want the pawn 10. But
Oh boy. There's only two draws left for Joshi here. I don't think he's gonna make it.
he's been sumo gearing for. Oh, okay, there it
Unless
goes. There it is. There it is. It'll be. Can you find the 8 pin? Now
eight
8 pin's
pin's dead.
not. Yeah, 8 pin's not coming out. But can you find 5 pin?
5 pin, there's two left, I think.
Yeah, nobody's
One
really gonna
left.
cut them. Oh, it's the 7 pin
Whoa.
Dylan. Why did that? Oh, I guess he drew the upgrade into 6 pin.
Well, that's a
And
spicy
Zangan,
hand.
yeah. Chanta.
It's really pretty hand.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, that hand you sort of just have to realize that like you're trying to find the safer tile.
Mm.
I didn't know if which between 6 or 7 pin was safer because you're not really expecting to win the hand at the point, so it's real like K10 pigments are going to be the same. All right.
Right.
Okay, I think this is Yishan 10. Is it?
That's two.
No,
That's
it's two.
six
Yeah,
blocks. Yeah.
6 blocks. Oh, look good though.
It did. Whoa.
Now we can even envision
Still.
a Tanya shift if you call this. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, we're just shifting to Tanya. If we can, I don't know.
Interesting
I feel
push.
like I would call 3 pin, but not 2 pin. But okay, it's going along.
Whoa. A backfire from Tinecro, drawing the 7 to fill in the Kanchan or the Penchon after discarding
Eight
the
nine.
Penchon out. Yeah.
All right, let's see. There's not that many Suji out, so we can probably still afford to push some things.
Riichi on one Sotangi. Well, what is happening?
Yeah.
What a funny Riichi. So there's two left in the wall.
Hmm.
I guess they decided against waiting for the Sanshoku upgrade and just decided to send it. So Joshi Boy
So Riichi Nomi, right?
decided, yeah, Riichi Nomi or Riichi Sumo.
Oh no, this. Oh, oh,
Oh.
nice read, nice read. But I don't
Mm.
know if this is Joshi's gonna survive because like there's not like what next, right?
Right. What comes after this? Right,
Yeah, it's
like you have to
unfortunately, yeah,
uh yep.
yeah, it's just there's unfortunately flips
Uh
are 2600 is not a end of the world though.
right. Very well played from EQ.
Mm-hmm.
EQ I think is the Berlin representative
Yeah,
at this table. Uh Sanshoku. Or not Sanshoku, Daisangen.
Dai Sangen.
With
Uh,
one pair of dragon tiles? No. Had to be really
I
lucky.
mean, this hand is not very good,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it's
It's a mess.
yeah, it's very undesirable to say the least.
I might be running this down for a, a, a Sozo Honitsu, but it's very hard to
Mm.
recommend any good ideas here.
Tinecro's hand looking kind of insane, but
Yeah,
how do they
it's
end up
not
using
quite. Yeah, I mean, I presume you're just gonna have to reach you that.
Right.
You there's four pairs. It's like one of those difficult. I guess we might cut down back to three pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's cut down back to three pairs. So backs away from that Chitoi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joshi is just not drawing dead entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, and that Chitoi backfire. Now drawing back the fifth pair.
I think they really just want to make this into a pinfu hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
I
hard
think it
to
was
really
right.
play this hand for the win for Joshi with all the weird blocks.
Yeah. I mean, I respect this, but we probably need to be more careful. Like six mon is a little bit just hanging there, and it's gonna be a liability. As
Mm-hmm.
is the Aka five.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
now this Riichi waiting on
1-4? 1-4?
1-4 with four being Ipeiko. I'm surprised he's taking that Riichi. Oh, it's Ipatsu deal in.
Whoa! Takara, no. Oh, this is an expensive hand.
Yeah,
18? 18?
18k.
Yeah.
At least Miss didn't get the Ipeiko, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Right.
There, I
Wow.
believe busting is off. So even if you bust, you
Yeah.
gotta play this hand. That is not that I believe is I don't know. I would dama that one, but especially given how late it is in the game. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess Tinekro felt that like he can just try to catch one of the pushers. I guess like Joshi is called. He's probably expecting a deal in from Joshi. Yeah, I feel like that might have been the calculation because Joshi called twice and will find it hard to defend the hand. So you might as well try to get the Hane if you can.
Right. I mean, this hand looks really good for from Joshi.
Yep.
It's 2 Shanten.
Two Shanten, although I guess just for Pinfunomi. Or I guess now there's the
Right.
Dora. Oh, the Dora cut.
Well, says I don't need it. Smell you later.
It's good though. I mean, it is held once around the table.
Right.
And now possible Itsu upgrade. Uh, and Tinekro's moving towards a Honitsu. I mean, Honitsu
Yeah.
Hatsu would be a sizable hand.
Whoa.
Okay, so
So
Ishanten to
it's
Itsu and possibly Pinfu.
right.
It's a headless
Oh,
Ishanten. It's
oh,
very
oh
wide.
no.
It's a very wide headless Ishanten. Basically, any of the upper Manzu or the lower Sozu will take Joshi to Tenpai.
But now Shinekro's waiting on 1-4 mon
Oh yeah, that's a
Tenpai for
bare,
Honitsu
yeah,
Matsu.
bare dodge. Almost. That's 3 mon's a
Mm-hmm.
big dodge. Takara is also opening. I believe it's Tenpai. Oh,
Whoa.
declines Tenpai. Okay,
Whoa.
this is it. I mean, you gotta. Riichi 6-9.
Oh.
Itsu no pinfu.
Ah!
Ah, frustrating.
Wow.
Can't beat the power of sumo.
Wow. Instantly denied by Sumo.
Yeah, and the game will go on
Right.
despite the bust.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Everyone's hand kind of looking not that great. Well,
Yeah,
I guess uh Iku's hand looks okay, right?
yeah. Oh,
Despite
this
being
Joshi's
able to
boy's
lose.
hand's gonna be good. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get double Yaku Hydora, like 300, maybe 40 fu. And now we might
But
even Toy might be in the picture too.
Chikara's got some Yakuhai that Joshy Boy might want.
Okay, the Hatsuzanko, nice. Now this is really gonna be 40 fu. Like you might even like double Yakuhai Dora is gonna be 5200, which is gonna be a big hand. Or if you can
Hmm.
get Toy in the picture, like we're looking at Mangan. So
Okay, so Joshy Boy at 6 blocks, 2 Shanten.
yeah, we're just gonna cut 1 3 mon if we
Hmm.
can call the rest. What?
Oh,
Chikara's like
I think Chikara
yeah, zoomed
ultra
in.
treating.
And we're
He's
also
not
Ishanten
aiming
now
for
on
Honitsu.
the Joshi's now Ishanten for the Chi Toy.
Oh yeah, if they draw
I mean, you're still
either
gonna
of
be
the fives
faster.
or the yeah.
Yeah, you should. I would pawn this and then just cut 5 6 for the Mangan. Okay,
Oh,
not as greedy as
whoa.
me. I would greed 5 6 so for the Mangan, but okay, now we're cheating this, and if we can
Okay.
get it on Tong, it will be 52, so it would be very reasonable.
Hmm.
In this line, and I don't know, I would feel a little sad winning this on 5 pin, but it's also unlikely.
Right. It's they're both still in the wall,
Yeah.
so there's a good sumo chance too.
Yeah, I mean, I would much rather win this on the East. But unfortunately, the
Hmm.
last East is locked in Takara's hand, who's not going to give it up anytime soon.
You never know. And what if Joshi draws the south, they pawn, and then discard the east?
Yeah.
There's always that chance.
Um,
Hmm.
in the other
Wow.
tables, in the other hand, Iku is sort of struggling to find Tenpai, even though being Shanten, very widely known story.
Hmm. It's just a classic.
uh, the same for Tinekro.
There it is.
Okay, there is a deal in. That is really good. 52.
Mhm. Right, like when you know some player is going for Honetsu, uh, you know that by the time they're going close to Tenpai, they're bound to have some tiles that are overflow, and
Mhm.
that's kind of what happened there.
Oh, this hand is great. It's already Ishan.
Wow. Mamma mia. No Haku from the other players, so no Ponten here, but I mean,
I mean, I'd be even tempted to just run this Adozuke.
yeah, it's really fast.
I mean, I don't. I guess you do accept that you tolerate the one Sojora, so maybe not.
Hmm.
Um, but
Tenekro's also Ishan, or just Ishantan.
or Khan, yes, the Khan.
What?
It's great con.
What a
Con at
draw.
Ishanten all the time, all the time. Especially, it's not a
Right,
terminal
right.
con, so maybe not as good, but that's great con. I approve.
Hmm.
Always be conning. That's what everybody says.
Hmm.
Uh,
Wait,
okay.
Tenekro decides doesn't want the Ishantan? Keeping the Hatsu?
I guess he's maybe a little bit scared by the con.
The Khan. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he's also trying to force a 3 4 5 Sanj. I guess it's not there. I don't know. Huh.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah, it's coming out
almost
now.
Tenpai.
Now it's Ishan 10 on. Now it's big Ishan 10.
Does Tenekro cheat this?
Nope,
No.
keeps it closed. I feel like the 4 pin Kanchan is not inspiring. All right, the Riichi, waiting on
Con
three
3 pin?
3 pin Kanchan.
Yeah. Yeah. Only one left in the wall. Necro push. Oh,
Yeah, that's a push.
car is a danger again.
Well, it's gonna be four. Oh, the Dora pushed. This should send alarm bells. Are we gonna switch to
Oh no.
Salmon? No, we're gonna switch to Salmon.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
yeah. So now it's 147 for,
Reasonable, yeah.
and it'll be 4 pin head bump.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh, that would be so sad. It's like, yes, I have 2,000 point hand against this big Mongon over here.
Right. Well, Takara already pushed it. Might as well.
Okay, and the wide weight
Oh.
wins. Rarity, rarity in Mahjong. It's well known that Salmon Chan loses to Kanchan.
Yeah, we take those.
And the stick
Very
too.
unfortunate for Takara. Precarious situation over here. Feels like
Yeah.
they've dug themselves into a really big hole. But I don't feel like that Riichi was that bad of a send,
Yeah, you're a dealer and there's 2 indicators.
right?
So, yeah, I mean, I'd be sending that.
It's Mahjong.
I
Wow.
was surprised that Tinecro did not reach this though. Like in Nomi League, that would be open Riichi and you're potentially winning by
Up in
mon.
Riichi Chase. Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe just didn't like the weight.
Mm.
Or maybe thought like the weight could be upgraded.
Aishan 10 for Takara now. I think that's the fastest hand they've ever gotten.
Yes. Just yeah.
There is a Sanshoku dream too, but who knows? What did Iku just do? Iku just discarded the
It's trying to
9-1
force
from
force
their,
Tanyao.
I guess.
Yeah, I think this is Riichi on, or is it not Riichi? I mean, you should really cut the
Uh,
8 mon, right? Like the if you're gonna
it's
cut the
Ishan
9,
10.
yeah. But if you're gonna cut the 9
Yeah.
to wait on
Ah!
the 6 for Tanyao. Yeah, okay,
What
now it
is
cuts the
happening?
8 mon. Now it cuts the 8 mon correctly.
Iku's over here playing 5D chess.
Now this is pawn 10 for Tempai Dora 2.
Mm,
Riichi from Tikara. That's the big weight, 5, 6, 8 mon.
yeah, and no safe titles really from EQ. So
So
just
just
pushes.
full push.
Hmm.
Makes 6 pin safe for Josh. Actually,
Oh,
and
that's
then
Riichi tile again, Butsu. No, that's the Dealing tile. Riichi
but
pin
it's hard
to
to suggest
Tempa.
anything.
Right. Hard to know.
39. Unfortunately, the pin flew out.
Hmm.
The 6 would have been just Riichi Nomi
Right.
with the aura, I guess. Now we're back in Josh's dealership. 2 Doras.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
the
happy
the
to
one
shift
but
this to Tanyao. Yeah, nice. Good Tanyao shift. I mean, always with 2 Doras,
oh,
we try to find ways to call. Um, and we try to find ways to call. So good
I
play.
guess.
EQ's got the Yakuhai North. and
Mm-hmm.
there's also some chances to score a Chanta, especially if you can draw into like something like 9 mon. Oh
Or
no,
nine so.
but if you, I guess yeah. So the thing is just a hedge. So if you, yeah, but we do it does cost the door to take that hedge.
Mm-hmm. Pawn.
Pawn, I
Yeah,
guess
and
cutting
then
six, yeah, for the extra value. I'm not sure if
yeah.
I like that. Um, but I guess it's early enough that it doesn't matter because having opened your hand, you're sort of like trying to play for more, more like faster anyways. So I'd probably want the faster win.
Mm.
But I think there's lots of ways to play mahjong, and there's
There's a
nothing
lot
wrong.
of foo. There's a lot of foo here too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going for the toy toy, cutting
Oh,
the
but they had to go back a shanten for this. For no, also
yeah
for Honroto.
yeah. So now this is big money for EQ,
Yeah, it'll be
but
Honroto Toy Toy Dora. No Dora. Honroto Toy Toy
whoa
North.
no,
Backfire.
whoa, but
Joshi's Senpai now.
Joshy boys,
This is big. This is gonna be 11. This is gonna be Mangan on
yeah,
3-6. Very dangerous now for EQ.
Han Rinshan? No, I would have lost if they if EQ got Rinshan, I would have lost it.
Oh, the 9 mon push. 9 mon is dangerous against that board.
Nothing in this world would have been sacred.
That's a bit of a strange. Like 9 mon's a big push. Haku too. Wow. Sumo. Yes,
Oh,
Mangan. Dealer Mangan.
4,000 all. It's so easy.
It's so
Mahjong's
easy.
such an easy game.
Just sumo. Just sumo.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Making the dealer round really count.
Another big Dora hand for Joshi here. Although not hard. This one is not callable. Or maybe he'll make it
Ooh.
callable by with the Sozu Chinitsu.
Cutting all that pins you.
I mean, we're starting.
Uh-huh.
Is this pawn? No, no pawn.
That would be that would be a little
That'll,
insane.
I mean, it would scare the table.
Right, right. Winning first Yaku later.
It'll no, maybe like it definitely would scare the table, right? Like you cut two mon two pin, uh, and then you pawn Dora nine, the Dora nine.
Ah.
Like, but unfortunately, it does not elect to go that route. Against the Riichi, we this Riichi
It's not
is
really
6-9
any
pin,
sort of yeah.
six
Not
nine
really any
pin
sort
Riichi
of
Nomi.
well, does
Oh, pushed.
oh there it is.
Yeah, shuts down the
Nitro.
Dora 3.
Well, nice hand.
Yeah. No, I mean it's good. Yeah, shutting it down.
Yeah, yeah. Take what wins you can. I really like this hand.
Yep, I do too. What's 1-2 Shanten? Yeah.
Hmm.
Good to cut the one pin first. South 4. Wow. This really breezed by. I didn't even notice it's South 4.
That's South 4. I thought we were still in East somehow.
Yeah, same. I was like, huh? South 4 is all last? What? What
Oh
happened?
my god. Takara has quite a mountain to climb. I think it's Sanbaimon minimum here. Or no, Yakuman minimum.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he needs to
So,
get out of. I think
to get it a fourth.
some bites sumo is what 30 is is a 32k swing, so
Some
that's uh
right.
not enough. Yeah, you need a yaku.
A bit of an unfortunate position.
All right,
Joshy Boy needs 16,000, so it's exactly Ungon Sumo
no, 16,000 is not Mangan Sumo, right?
for a
It's
dealer because it's
your
-4.
Joshi's not dealer though. It's
No,
8,000
no.
plus
Oh, right.
4,000 is 12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, so you
Right,
need
right.
Hane Sumo or
Mm-hmm.
Mangan Direct. The unfortunate problem with Kiryage Mangan is that Forhan 30 will beat Joshi here.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's the dealing tile too.
Oof.
Uh,
Oh no.
oh, but with Takara being so far, this
Yeah.
uh this deal-in doesn't really
This should be a
hurt that
Dama
much,
and
but
but I guess you can't Dama this. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, the point situation doesn't allow you to Dama that. But oof, unfortunate.
yeah.
So EQ uh from Berlin taking this game taking second on the all last deal-in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this game, unfortunately, Chikara called too much and greeted too much and was punished in the sort of textbook way of somebody just declaring Riichi and then couldn't
Mm-hmm.
defend this properly.
Right.
Yeah, this is unfortunately why we try not to call as much. I
Yeah.
am a calling
Well played
monster.
from the others for sure.
I am a calling monster, so I have learned it too many times the hard way.
Now, are any of the other games still going? And
I don't.
ours started super late.
Yeah,
So,
I think
yeah, I think
the
that
games
was
are
the last game for.
the games are done. I
Yeah.
think we're trying to start the next one. Let me see if I can bring up the. Oh, I accidentally closed the
Hopefully,
sheet.
we don't lose any players this time.
Yep. Uh, where's where's my standing sheet? I've accidentally closed it. My computer is really complaining.
Oh no. Yeah,
Uh,
let me see if I can try just reading off the results for now. Um, so from the other games, oh, wait. So, okay, the schedule now makes sense. It looks like it was only two Hanchan for this week, and then Hanchans 3 and 4 will be in 2 weeks on the 27th.
I see.
All right, so it looks like that's it for today.
Okay, so let's see if I can get my computer to bring up the actual results. Here we go. So after today, we have Harris in first at 105.2 points. Berlin in second with 34.3. Riichi Nomi unfortunately did not have as good of a round and finished in third, 51.8, and Sao Paulo minus 87.7.
Yep. So, eventful first day. We'll get more games in 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll see each other then.
Yeah, and hopefully we can have all of the technical difficulties sorted out. All
Mm-hmm.
right, thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure to stream to you, and see you all